Nursing a broken hand, Robbie Farah had to be content with watching his teammates try to force their way back into the top 8. The Tigers were led out by Chris Harrington in game 200, but the biggest fanfare was saved for Roosters veteran Anthony Minichiello. There were worrying signs for the visitors, Farah's replacement at hooker Liam Fulton with hand trouble of his own. But it was a wrecking ball run causing real concern.
Friend, flat to front, Paul Wallace, who reaches out and drops the ball.
Hold, he's in goal.
Adam Devcich screams help, but we will check this.
And after checking, video referee Paul Mellor was happy with the grounding. David Tupou had been solid in defence early on, but the winger was also capable of a spectacular finish.
Nasta chips, looking for the height of Tupou. He goes in, and he comes down! Head first, ball first, back-to-back tries.
The shell-shocked Tigers weren't exactly helping themselves.
As a kick-off goes way too deep from the Tigers, out on the full.
Back-to-back penalties allowing Mitchell Pearce to launch another air raid.
Now Pearce will kick across field. Korobiti is there. He's up at Kenny Dowell breaks Tigers' hearts again.
There was an alarming pattern emerging for the Tigers. Another unforced error.
What a horrible result from the back of the scrum.
Duly punished by the buoyant Roosters.
Now Moga. They call him Try Moga, and that's why.
The visitors' hopes of making the top 8 all but disintegrating in the face of a relentless Tricolours onslaught.
Guerra decides to kick and chase. Tupou is there. Daniel Tupou gets a double.
And they knew it. The Tigers needing a massive second half to overcome a 26-point deficit. The Roosters were in no mood to let anyone spoil their party though, keeping the ball alive through whatever means possible.
Guerra holds it one-handed and just tosses it back towards centre field. Still the last, and they run. Here's Mitchell Pearce. If they keep it alive for long enough, there are points at the end.
Just make sure at that catch there that the ball then didn't touch the Rooster player. And then we'll check the obstruction here.
After a week when the obstruction rule was dissected minutely, the man upstairs eventually decided Pearce's line was acceptable. A rare repeat set for the Tigers gave Benji Marshall the chance to do his thing.
Stepping back, it's Marshall trying to create something, dummying, going on, Martha Korobiti. Off a beautiful Benji Marshall pass. They're on the board.
And there was a fight back stirring when the visitors tested the Roosters' line soon after.
Now Marshall runs again to Ashford. He reaches out and claims a try. Blake Ashford. Play on the calling. Utai out to Bo Ryan. His pass to ground picked up by Adam Blair. Still the last, they shout, the referees. Blair back to the short side. Marshall again. Puts a step on Benji Marshall. Throw him down. Here come the Tigers.
Unfortunately for the Tigers, you can't score twice in the same play. The replay confirming Blake Ashford had grounded the ball with the earlier attempt. But any thoughts of a serious comeback were snuffed out by some razzle-dazzle from the Bondi boys.
And he went for an offload to Minichiello. The ball's picked up. Play on is the ruling. A quick pass that goes behind Moga. Pearce is there. He has the ball outside to Daniel Tupou for a hat-trick.
All that was missing at this party was a mini celebration try. One came gift-wrapped from a generous Pearce.
In front of Rio Hargreaves. Here's a pass from Mitchell Pearce to Anthony Minichiello. Mr. 250. Given a try, gift-wrapped.
Adding insult to injury, Marshall was put on report for a high shot in back play.
You're on report for the tackle on Jared.
The Tigers' own milestone man had his moment too.
Lawrence straightens. He flops the ball over the top. Murdoch Masilla. Here we go. Chris Harrington. A try now for the other milestone man. In game 200, he gets a 4-pointer straight after Anthony Minichiello.
And there was just enough time for the visitors to narrow the margin.
Here he is, Benji Marshall, giving it to Murdoch Masilla for the final say of the afternoon.
Marshall's conversion taking him past 1,000 points. But this was definitely the Roosters' day. In his last home game for the Tricolours, skipper Braithen Astor contributing 6 goals in his side's 24-point victory. Melinda Farrell, Big Pond Sport.
Watch exclusive NRL videos on your mobile with the 2012 NRL Action Pack. Get yours today at m.nrl.com.